Good morning, Facebook family, friends. Today it is the 30th of January. The year is 2018, Tuesday, January 30th. The year is 2018. I got my Jamaica t-shirt on because that's where I wish I was at. But unfortunately, I am in freezing cold Atlanta. Yeah, it's cold outside. It's windy and cold. The temperature outside today, they say it's 65 degrees in Miami. But we in Cold Lantern right now. It's 35 degrees right now in Atlanta, and today is only going to get as high as 42 degrees, maybe 42, 43 degrees today. So it's cold and it's windy. So I'm sitting here next to my Christmas tree. I'm still waiting for my little ornament. I keep looking for my little Mardi Gras ornaments I ordered to come in. Shit ain't arrived yet. I'm like, where this shit come from? China? Mardi Gras been gone and went before I get this stuff. So somebody should have went down to New Orleans and picked me up some Mardi Gras ornaments and overnighted them to me. So I went online and ordered some. So I need to go check the site and see. This stuff should have been here. It's been a week. But anyway, the tree is still beautiful. Still sitting. Now everybody can say, "Well, what's going on with this tree?" Look, I paid. Like I've said before, I paid a lot of money for this tree. When I went to the nursery to get a tree, I waited too late because I've been busy. And this was a special tree. It was a flat tree, and it's a tree top is what it's called. Imagine a 30-foot tall tree, and they cut the tops off these trees. If you can see it, it's not a traditional Christmas tree. It's the top of a tree. So the whole purpose of them cutting the top off the tree is that the next year the tree will continue to grow, and then they can remove another top and use it for Christmas decorations as Christmas trees. So that the trees continue to live. They're not just destroying the trees. However, they're not cheap. So when I got there, the only tree they had left was this flock treetop tree, which is, like I said, the top of the tree. So I started negotiating with the guy. We was going back and forth, negotiating. As I'm negotiating back and forth, a white couple came up there in a Range Rover. And they looking at the tree, so I was like, oh shit, I better hurry and get my negotiations done because this is about to turn into a bidding war. And they got way more dollar bills, y'all, than my poor black ass. So I'm going to go back. I gave up on the negotiation. So I take it. She said, you want it? I said, give me this tree because I said, they about to get it if I don't get it now. She said, okay. So sure enough, as he's writing up the tag to put it on the tree, the white folks said they want it. How much was it? He said, it's too late. He's buying it now. They were like, is there any other trees like that? They were like, no other trees. This is the last one like this. And the other selection of trees was pitiful. So this was the best looking thing that they had. And so they were sitting there looking at me like, when I beat them to the tree, so I'm sitting there like this. I got the tree. So I had to run up there and go pay for it and rush back. When I got back, the white folks were still gawking at that tree. They were just waiting to see if I was going to pay for it and leave for it. I paid for that tree and tossed it in the back of my brand new BMW and got on down the highway. So that's how this beautiful tree arrived at my house. I'm not going to disclose what I paid for this sucker. It's the most expensive tree I've had in a few years, I'll tell you that much. But it was for a good cause. So this tree going to sit here until I get my money's worth from it. That's how I feel. I know a lot of y'all not understanding that, but I don't care. This is my house. That tree ain't bothering me. It's pretty. It smells good. It's beautiful. I may take family photos around this damn tree. Now, I wanted to talk about me. I lived in Atlanta now for going on 30 years. And it's just something strange that in all the 30 years that I've lived here, I don't have any white friends or associates. None. I have no white friends, no associates, no whites. Literally, when me and Earl up that lived in Buckhead from 2001 to 2010, before they tossed our ass out that damn expensive ass house, we had never had any white people even come to our house and sit at the dining room table and eat dinner with us. We were in an all-white neighborhood. There was not one white person. And I've always wondered for years, why don't I have any white friends? I have a few Hispanic friends, little employees for me, but nobody white. So over the past few months, I've said I've made a vow to go out and begin meeting, try to expand my horizons, and meet white folks and try to build a friendship with them. So it's been kind of difficult. I bumped into a lady a few days ago at the Starbucks, and I just struck up a conversation with her, and we were talking about real estate and investments and stuff, and how she was looking for some homes. I told her I used to renovate houses and all this stuff. So as we started talking in Starbucks, having a really good conversation, just out of the blue, she was like, "Do you know I can get some really good weed?" I said, "Huh?" She said, "Do you have a connect on some some marijuana?" So I told her, so I'm sitting there kind of shocked because the conversation went from real estate and we drinking coffee, we in the middle of Starbucks, and I'm feeling all happy and everything. Like, finally, I meet a white woman and we get along great, but this bitch want me to go find her some marijuana. You don't know anybody? I'm thinking, okay, this is kind of odd. Is this a setup? I said, "Ma'am, I don't smoke weed, so I don't really know anybody that sells weed." "But you don't have any family members?" This is what she said. "You don't have any family members or friends or associates? Nobody?" I said, "Ma'am, I don't know anybody that sells weed or smokes it in my family," which was a lie, I do. But I wasn't going to tell her why has that. I said, "Okay." So I said, "Well, thank you." I'm very... After I told this woman, no, our conversation went, boom. It ended. She was done. Something, did this woman just sit here this whole time and just conversate with me or have a conversation with me just so she can find out she can get some weed? She's looking for a connection. Hook up with something. And I could have hooked up with somebody who got the best weed in town, but I don't know this white husband. We just met in Starbucks. You just about be drinking chocolate lattes or whatever damn things we had. We were talking about real estate investment. Now all of a sudden change over to she's looking for some marijuana. And I thought that was the funniest thing. Weird. And that's the thing that concerns me about white folks. Because they make so many assumptions about black folks and Hispanic people and other minorities. For her to come out her mouth and ask me, I wish I had a video camera, to an older woman, to ask her, did I know where she can get some weed? She'll know me from a can of paint. I mean, just complete strangers. You ask this to all your white friends or co. I want to ask this to somebody, if you don't know somebody who has weed, this is Atlanta, Georgia, you should be found out anywhere. All these white folks paying these outrageous prices for marijuana, you ain't got to go far. You can go right to your job and get you some good marijuana. I know somebody up there selling it. And that's the thing that goes back, I said, it concerns me about white people and why I might not have a lack of white friends. Because they have certain views about black folks. They view us differently. Now, over the years, don't get me wrong, I've tried to reach out and become associates with white real estate agents. Ooh, that was catastrophe. White real estate agents, they're mainly gay white real estate agents. They are a handful to deal with, and that did not work out well at all. They think they know every damn thing. So that didn't work out too good. But I guess by far the hardest thing is dealing with trying to be friendly to white women, in particular, because I'm a big black guy. I think sometimes white women are kind of intimidated by my presence. And I'd be smiling at the gym to the white girls. "Hey, let me show you how to do that." They're very, they listen to me and stuff like that. But the whole time they're looking like this. And I've noticed that. So if I see some white girls at the gym, people come to the gym and really don't know what they're doing. And I'm like the Jehovah's Witness of the gym. So I have to go over there and say, "Have you got the latest Watch Time or Wake magazine? And you doing this wrong." So if I see people doing something wrong, I will go up and say, "Oh no, that's not the correct form." And that's how I meet people. And so every time I've done this with a white girl at their gym, they were not very receptive. Where black women were like, "Oh yeah, show me what to do. Oh, and I got some other. Show me how to do this and show that," and we become friends. And so when I see them regularly at the gym, they see me. "Hey Walter, what you working on?" There's a Jamaican lady. Ooh, that woman is fine as hell. She is Jamaican, and she works out at my gym. And when I tell you she's in there, I must say Jamaicans are very physical people because she's in that gym. She gets on that she gets on the treadmill. She runs on the treadmill. Then she gets on the elliptical machine. She runs that treadmill for a good 30 minutes. Then she gets on the elliptical machine right next to me for about a good 30, 45 minutes. Then she gets on the Stairmaster for another 15, 20 minutes. Then she go work out. I said, "Girl, she got some, but her body is beautiful. She embodies don't. I mean, I give her props. She ain't got time for this chit chat. She ain't even taking care of business. But we stopped and talked. And I told her one day I think I would love for her to start a YouTube channel where she cooks this Jamaican food she's always telling me about. I said, you really need to start posting videos while you prepare some of this stuff. Because I'm not Jamaican, but I would love to see how it's prepared. I might want to prepare some of this stuff in my home. So I get along fine with the minorities, other blacks, women, black women, and but when it comes to these white folks, particularly white women, now I will say I've met a few white guys at the gym, and we speak occasionally. Hey, what's up? We not we'll chit chat very briefly about certain things like politics. We might be watching on TV and we'll talk. They do acknowledge me, but we don't have any long conversations. Like, man, let's go get something to drink one day. You want to go check out this new pizza place across the street? It doesn't really go that far. Where with the black guys, gay and straight, let's hang out, let's talk, let's go here, let's chop it up. What you doing later? Let's hang out. My girlfriend and I having something at my house. You're welcome to come over. That type of stuff. Ain't nobody white inviting me over to their house. And listen to me, y'all. As I was having this conversation with Earl, and I've been here for 30 years. You realize ain't nobody white yet invited me to their home since the 30 years I've been doing Atlanta. Let me think now. I ain't been invited to no dinner parties, no Christmas parties, no bar mitzvahs, no nothing. Nada. Zero. Nobody's ever invited me over to a cookout. And I'm trying to think, racking my head here. So I've been here a long time. Y'all know I'm old. I remember if somebody invited me over to a white folks' house and I went over there like, I'd be going to white folks' house like, you're going over to the gates of heaven. White folks' house. You got to look around and see how they living. That's the way you be looking around our house. So you have to go there and see. Look at their artwork, look at their furniture, look at the floor, see the clean, let the pets clean, where the children, is the food prepared nicely. I have not yet got an invite. Maybe that will change. And I've always wondered, is it me? Am I the person that's keeping white folks out of my life? Am I doing something wrong and white people maybe? Some people say I intimidate. I've heard this so many times, and some people say, well, you seem like the meanest person. I'm just going on about my business, smiling, going on down the street. I guess, they want to have that big But I'm going about my business. And people see me and stuff. It was funny because somebody was making fun of the way I walk. Said I walk like a robot. It was funny. And I wonder, is it my appearance? And I'm asking these questions. I don't know. Why don't I have any white friends? Where can I meet these white friends at? Why are we so segregated and separated in America in 2017, 2018? In all these years living here in Atlanta, why have I not built any close friendships or relationships or bonds with anybody white? Not that I said I have to. I'm just curious as to why not. What has been the issue? Is it me? Is it racism? We haven't gotten over it, have we? We have not. Racism still is so entwined in our lives, and this is my opinion here, my thoughts. I'm a very outgoing person. I talk to everybody, black, white, gay, straight. I've over the years built some really close friends with people that I just meet walking down the street. I've reached out to all kinds of guys, gay and straight, who live here. We have we get on great social, great friends. People, I have a bunch of straight friends that come over to visit me here at my home. I go to their houses and visit them, or go to lunch with them and stuff. We hang out and have fun. Of course, I got a slew of gay guys I know getting on my damn nerves. I deal with them too. But I've never had a white male or female friend say, let's go out to lunch and let's talk. Let's just laugh and have fun. Even when I was once working a damn job at TJ Maxx back in 2010. There was one white guy. He was we became kind of close at work only, but we never communicated we never communicated outside of that job at TJ Maxx. I just find it weird. Strange. And I want to change that. I want to get invited over to white folks' houses. I want to go invited. I want to see a little bit more of this white privilege I've heard so much about. I want to partake in that too. Guess I got to get an invite over. I want that gold ticket to be invited to that cookout, so I can see what fine food they're eating over there. Oh boy, they got no soul food over here to see what they got. They got real chicken and stuff over here. I know that blacks and whites. See, I already know that our lives are all the same. No matter what color's your race, black, white, whatever, our lives are pretty much the same. The same situation that I'm going through here with Earl, I know a white gay couple is going through the same shit up the street. Nothing has changed. We just different races. We just cut different colors, different pigmentation. Our skins look different. Our eyes. There's a difference in our appearance, but we're all the same people. But it's unfortunate that difference in appearance, the darker tone of our skin, separates us from each other, so that we can't live. I shouldn't be having to do a video in 2018 saying I have no white friends, because race shouldn't matter to me. It doesn't. It should not matter. And no, and if you're talking about, I'm talking about some we friends on Facebook. Facebook is a lot of people you couldn't communicate on Facebook. You'll never see them ever in your entire life. They're all scattered all over the United States and around the world. I'm talking about people inviting me to their home. They live here in Atlanta, invite me over so I can eat some delicious steak and salmon and sit there by the fireplace eating marshmallows and s'mores. Isn't that what white folks make them up, like marshmallows? You know, little s'mores things with the chocolate and the graham crackers and they put them on a stick or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to go over and see. Are they going to be serving hot chocolate? What kind of drinks are we going to be having? I'm looking for my invite, so I can go over and see how them white folks living for once. I lived here for 30 years. I have yet stepped into a white person's home and sat on their couch watching TV. It's time. It's time. I've earned that privilege. But anyway, until that happens, I have to continue to hunt around to find me some white friends, male or female, gay or straight. I continue. Things didn't go too well when I was, a few days ago, I hopped on this elevator. This woman was eating some donuts. I struck up a conversation. Oh, what kind of donuts are those eating? She wasn't too receptive to telling me about the type of donuts she had brought at the little donut shop. She clutched her donut bag even tighter. So, just curious to know it's chocolate covered. No, really. She wasn't friendly. So that didn't work out too well. So, I'm going to go back to the gym. I'm going to start home. I'm going to start chasing behind the white folks there again. Hey! How are you doing? Good. You want to work out together? Oh, okay. No? Am I interfering? Okay. I'm going to meet somebody white this year. That's my goal, to make it one good, wealthy, rich, white friend. So somebody said we go out to Houston, he paid for the damn meal. Finally found somebody else do that. Put it on your, Bob, put that on your American Express card. I know you got 5 of them in that wallet. I want a friend like that. Anyway, let me get out of here and get start this day going, because I feel 100% better. Y'all, I'm not lying. I thought Saturday night to Sunday morning, I almost went to the emergency room because my chest was so filled with so much congestion. And I was coughing. My nose was filled with all this yellow film. I was coughing up all this yellow film. I know when it's really yellow, that's a problem. So I was like, oh gosh. I realized I had some Z-Packs that I purchased in Mexico. I had a ton of these Z-Packs. I said, wait a minute, I got all them Z-Packs in there. So I started taking one of those Z-Packs on Saturday night. So I took it Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and I just took the last one today. In 4 days, I feel a hell of a lot better. That Z-Pack cost me $20 in Mexico. I bought them when I go down. Every time I go to Mexico, I buy those little Z-Packs. You can buy all kinds of them. Throw that shit in your suitcase and bring it back. So glad I bought some Z-Packs. I got a few. I've used them things, and they work very well. The dose is a little different. Their Z-Packs are, or Ritazitlum, or whatever they call it. I call it a Z-Pack. But their pills are 500 milligrams per pill. Well, I think in America, they're 250 per pill or something like that. So, but it worked. My chest is fine. My nose isn't running. Everything's cleared up. The aches and pains are gone. I feel a whole lot better. Whew, I didn't have to go to no doctor's office. I should have started that mess on Thursday. When I first felt the congestion in my chest on Thursday of last week, I should have started taking them Z-Packs then. But I thought, maybe it's just nothing real much. From Saturday, it was on and popping. So anyway, I'm going to give me some more I'll wait for my mother to come over here. We're going to do some videos today. And we'll see. Oh, there she is. Mama just pulling up here now. Right on time. Anyway, let me conclude this video and get her in here so we can start. It's about 11 o'clock. Perfect. And we're going to get started on some stuff. My mother has some stuff she wants to discuss, and we're going to get started. All right, I'll see you all later. Today it is Tuesday. It is January 30th, the year 2018. Get out and do something productive in your life. And if you're white, inbox me, because I'm looking forward to becoming friends with you this year. And we can go out to dinner. My favorite restaurant is Houston's. Go figure that out. I'm out of here and enjoy your day.